Moving on to the next example, we're given a geometric sequence that has a common ratio of 2/3. So I'm just going to write this information to the side. Let's see. And the first term, find the first term of the sequence if the 10th term is 2560 over 6561. So the 10th term, that would mean in this information, my end value would have to be 10. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for my first term. This is my question mark. So don't get freaked out when you're given fractions as your ratio and your term value. We're going to tackle this question like we would any other. So thinking about our formula, T of n is equal to T of 1 times r times the n minus 1. I'm going to substitute everything that I know. Remember, T of n is our general term or any term in the sequence, so I'm going to substitute in my 10th term of the sequence there. I do not know my first term, but I know my common ratio is 2/3, and that is going to be taken to the power of 10 minus 1. All right, so technically what we want to do here is we want to simplify this value, okay? Or we're going to evaluate this. So just using my calculator, I am going to type that into my calculator here. So I'm going to take 2/3 to the power of 9, because 10 minus 1 would be 9. And I get this decimal, 0.026. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just write this as a rounded value in my work here, but I'm going to keep this answer in my calculator. Now, technically what I'd want to do in order to solve for T of 1, I would have to divide both sides by 0.026. And so when I do that, I'm going to just take this fraction, type that into my calculator, and then divide it by the answer on my calculator. So on my calculator, I'm going to take, in brackets, 2560 over 6561, and then I'm going to divide that by this previous answer. So remember, to bring this previous answer up on your calculator, you press second negative, and this ANS represents this answer up here. And then I hit enter, and it works out to a nice whole number in the end. So my first term of this sequence is 15.